Welcome to Robin Hood SA, or Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. Today, first of all, I want to apologize. When I shaved with this the other day, this came from globalshaveclub.com. It's globalshaveclub.com. And what it is, it comes with two handles. It's called a Gemini model. One handle is for the face. That's the one I have on here right now. And that one weighs 3.6 ounces and is 3.75 inches long. The other handle is smoother, a lot smoother. You can see it right here. And this handle is 4 inches long, and this one weighs only 2.4 ounces. It's a lot lighter. Okay, they say that this helps if it's longer and it's a little slippier, so you can reach behind you. I'll probably do another shave with this, maybe this week or next week, to show you again the proper way to use this particular razor. What I failed to realize when I shaved with it before is it has two types of heads, and let's see if we can show this here. I don't know. If you look at that, I'll hold it up like that. This is the closed comb, and then you have the open comb over, well, just the opposite. This is the open comb, because you can see the white through it, and this is the closed comb side. And I wasn't aware of that when I shaved it. You think I would have seen it, but it's really hard to see if you're looking at the top of it very real close. If you look closely at it, you can see it. This is the closed comb right here. I'm sorry, the open comb, and then this one here is the closed comb, and you can see it probably from the back a little bit better. Right here you can see the closed part, and we'll flip it around here, and then you can see the open. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shave my face with this. I'm going to use the heavier, the shorter 3.75 length handle with the heavier razor. It's really heavy for a razor, but it feels good in the hand. And it's a three-piece razor, and it opens up like this. And the blade I'm going to use is going to be a Nacet, Gillette Nacet blade. I've already had one use on it. If you take a look at this, you can see the little dot I put on there, the little black dot. I usually use a magic marker, and if I use it twice, I'll put 2 dots on it, 3, I'll put 3 dots on it, so that I always know how many times I've used the razor. So let's take this apart. It's only been used once, so it should be real fine on the face. And then today I'm going to use one of my more favorite soaps that I have. Okay, this is the blade here. And I think I have to hold it either like that, a little bit on an angle, or like that. I think like this, for you to see it. If I hold it like this, for some reason, there's not enough light coming in where you can see the name on it. But that's the Gillette Nacet stainless razor. So let's put that in here right now. I'm going to put this in right here. It should fall right in place. And we'll put this on top, and we'll screw it in place. All right. Now, let's talk about overhang. Zero overhang. There's no overhang in that at all. You can see that right here? Nothing. I think you can see it. Let's hold it down a little bit against my shirt. I don't have a mirror that I can look in here, or a screen. I'm using a GoPro 7 Black on this recording, so maybe you can see it here if I do that. There's zero overhang, so you're not going to cut yourself around here too much. All right, let's put this down. The soap I'm going to use today is by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. It's really a nice soap. I've used this before. Look at what that looks like inside. And to get it out of here, you could mix it in here, but I don't. I went in my kitchen. I stole an old butter knife that nobody uses, kind of an antique. So I'll just take a little bit out, about that much, and I'll put it in my bowl here, my stainless mixing bowl, if I don't get it all over. The brush I'm going to use is a boar brush right here. This is, let me look at, this is a mega brush, and I like a boar brush when I'm using, although this is not really really hard soap. It's kind of a soap I don't know if they say a cream soap or whatever it is, but I'm going to mix that up in a minute, but I want to wash my face first. And of course, you know what I wash it with. We're going to change that because I got another idea for my other soap I'm going to wash my face with, but I think it's just as slippery as this. All right. Looks like rain today. I got about 3 days of growth on my whiskers. So I look pretty grubby, and maybe I'll look beautiful when I get done. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna set that over here. I'm not gonna use a pre-shave today. I'm gonna use this here brush. Oh boy, it's one of my more favorite. Phoenix has got some beautiful soaps that they have, Artisan soaps. I've got a couple of different varieties. I'm going to buy some more. Nobody provides these to me. Everything I have, I buy myself. So when I give a review, or at least I talk to you about whether I like the razor or not, it's not because I'm getting paid by the manufacturers, because either I like it or I don't. And I'll tell you the truth, but this soap I really, really like. Wow, look at that, just comes right up. All right. Take a look at that. Ooh. Hear the thunder? Ooh. Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy. Hope my lights for the camera here set up is LEDs and are battery operated, so the worst that can happen is the overhead lights go out. Oh, this feels nice and slippery. And I just got some on my shirt, but that's all right. Did you guys have a nice weekend? What'd you do? Did you have any good shaves? If you did, tell me what we shaved with. I'd be interested in hearing what other people have to say. Type of razors, the blades, your favorite razors and blades. And if you've ever used this Phoenix Artisan soap before. Oh, does this feel good? Okay. Let's see how we do. Boy, is that thick. I got it everywhere. Put that back there. All right. Here goes nothing. I think what I'll do is I'm going to use the closed comb first on this side, and I'm going to use the open comb on this side to see what the difference is. Sound good? Sound good? Okay. All right, closed comb. I got to look at it carefully. All right, this is a closed comb on this side. It's a very gentle razor. I'm telling you, it is not aggressive at all. In fact, the other day, when I shaved my head, I did not cut myself at all. I don't even know there's a blade on this. But you saw me put it in. It's that smooth. And again, I'm only using the weight of the razor. I'm not pushing down at all. Two-faced Charlie, one side and then the other. Okay, I can stop that. I'm going to cut my nose off for sure. I'd be interested if anybody's ever used this razor before. Let me know how you like it. I can feel the blade and I can hear it too. It feels good. Feeling the blade is not good or bad, it's just whether you do or you don't, I guess. I like to hear it sometimes. All right, without measuring it, I think that's half the face done with a closed comb. Now the other side, we're going to go with the open comb. This side over here. You can see it. If I hold it like this, you can probably see the difference. Put it to the side. Okay, here we go. Definitely more aggressive, but not painful at all. It feels good, actually. It's a different feel. I can definitely tell that it's open comb. How do I know that? I can feel the blade a little bit more, and I just cut myself a little bit. The open comb is definitely more aggressive. You like the hat I'm wearing today? I figure it keeps the reflection off the camera. Oh, straight over on this side with this razor is not good. All right. No overhang on the razor. And I'm going to trim this with the other side. We're going to flip it over on the closed comb side. Got to look carefully. Definitely a difference between the sides. All right, that's pass number one. I'm going to make 3 passes. Wash it down and we'll do it again. All right, this is really, I don't know what this smells like, but it's really refreshing. I would like to just put this on and walk around the house with it. It smells so good. It's nice and slippery too, and I like that in the soap. There's a name for it, when it's like half a cream and half soap. Soap cream or cream soap, or yeah, there's a name for it. I heard somebody mention it on one of the shaving videos the other day. Either it was Paul H. was talking about it. I don't remember. Pretty good. Boy, it's thundering outside. All right, while I'm doing this, give you a little tip at the end here. I wonder if any of you have a Apple computer or a new one. I just bought one. My laptop, MacBook Pro, is about 10 years old. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to use the closed comb on this side again, but this time I'm going across the grain. So, it came with a keyboard. I've got the 21.5-inch MacBook, and the keyboard is real flat on the table. And it's really unnatural when you hold your type on it. So I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I go online, and I see I could have bought a number of holders that they've already come out for it to prop the back end up. So it's more of on a slant for natural. It's more of a natural hold to it, or hold feel. And I just didn't want to spend the $20. I didn't. Not that I'm too cheap. I just said there's got to be another way. So I'm going to show you how I fixed it. It's really inexpensive. Oh, we're going to use the other side now. Wow, hold on a minute. I'm going to use the closed comb again, but I got to do the nose. Definitely, the closed comb would be good for beginners, and then carefully they could graduate up to the other one. Okay, we're going to use the open comb now on this side. Oh boy. It looks like little track marks. Like corn cob rows, I call them. And when you look at it, it looks like it's not cutting, but it is. And the nice thing about an open comb is those little rows of soap that it leaves behind. Makes it a lot easier to go over it several times. Okay. All right. This will be the last pass. I think. If you get a chance, I would definitely like to have you consider getting some of this soap to try it. See if you like it. I'm sure that you will. Okay. I just want to keep brushing my face all the time with it. It feels so good. I was driving along today, and I was wondering, why do I even bother with all this? You got to mix the soap, you got to get the razor blade, you have to clean it, you got to get new blades and put them in a razor. A witch hazel seems like a lot of work to shave rather than just using an electric shaver, but I'll tell you what it does. You slow down when you're shaving with this. If you don't, you're going to cut yourself, especially if you're using a straight razor. And I think I showed you what happens if you hurry it up or you don't know what you're doing with a straight razor, how you can nick yourself. But what it does is it teaches you patience. And sometimes we need something to slow us down during the day to be able to smell the roses. And if we can get some degree of learning on how to become more patient by shaving and enjoying it, we can apply that same principle to other areas of our life. All of a sudden you're not doing road rage so much. You're waiting 5 minutes or 30 seconds to pull out in front of somebody. I don't know what road rage has to do with shaving, but I think you kind of get the point. Make sure I got the right size. This is I think a DE89 is DE89. Edwin Jagger. I always say Edgar Jagger. It's Edwin Jagger is more aggressive than this. Definitely a comfortable shave. All right, let's go to the other side now. We're going to use the open comb. And the aggressiveness I also think is determined by the blade that you use. All right, one quick pass around the neck area, and that should do it. I don't even need to mix it in a bowl. I like how I say one more little pass around the neck and I went up doing the whole face. I always do it. Alright, I'm going to use the clothes comb on everything now. Alright, let's go. I don't even feel the blade on this, but I know it's cutting. It's amazing, I just can't feel it. Alright, let's do this one here. All right. I'm going to wash my face now with some cool water. Some cool Lake Michigan polluted water. One of my friends is in Shaving Friends Online. He's in Scotland. And he said, oh, I'm going to use some nice Scottish cold water. I'm going to use some Lake Michigan polluted water. Probably with lead, arsenic. All right. Just got that one little nick. I can live with that. How's that look? Pretty good? I can feel the difference. This is closer over here than this one here. Of course it would be, because this is with the open comb and this one was the closed one. All right, what I'm gonna dump on my face now is some Thayer's Lavender Witch Hazel. And this time I'm gonna pop the top open this way. Oh, nice. Okay. Now, the aftershave lotion I'm going to use, I got to look at the bottom here. It's the Burberry, B-U-R-B-E-R-R-Y. Looks like a cologne. It's funny there's no name on the side of it. It's a spray bottle. Let's see if there's alcohol in this. We'll be able to tell you in a second. I'm going to put it on my hand first. Oh. Nope. Does not burn at all, but it sure smells good. Oh my God. If I go out the side today and the mosquitoes, my friend's face is going to be all red and punctured from mosquito bites. All right. And the final, I need a lot of help on this face, I tell you. So the final thing I'm going to use is this Dusk by Urban Cowboy. I've used this the other day. It's aftershave balm and moisturizer. Yeah, it's got soothing carrot and cucumbers in it. Okay, we'll take their word for it. Let's see what it does. Put a little dab, about that much. A little goes a long way. All right. Oh yeah. Man, I look 100% different. And just looking from a distance, it looks like I've taken 15 or 20 years off my face. Okay. Okay. Let me wet my hands here. Remember I told you about the keyboard? I'm going to show you what the keyboard looks like. This is the keyboard I got for my Apple. It's got nothing to do with shaving, but I thought it was a cool tip, but I just have to tell you. And it's real thin. So it lays flat on the table in your hands. It's the wrong angle. So what I did is I went to the hardware store the other day, and I got the sponge window seal. This is a fills the gap 1/4 inch by 3/8. It looks like that. And I took a strip of it off. It's got sticky stuff on one side, and I put it on the back. So now when it lays down, it's perfect. And it was really cost effective. This is not sticky. It'll keep it from sliding all over the table. So I just thought I'd pass a little tip on it, save you some money. That if you do have one of these, and you say, boy, it's hurting my hand because I got to put my hand like that all the time, just pick some of that at a hardware store. It's really inexpensive and it works great. Anyway, let's go over this one final time here. I use the Phoenix Accoutrements CAD, C-A-D soap. Wonderful soap. You might give it a try. Then I use the, how come I always forget the name of this? This is a Global Shave Club razor. It's got the two heads on it, or one head, but it's got two sides. One is open comb and the other one is closed. And I did use the Gillette Nacet blade in it. The brush I used was a boar brush, but it's an Omega boar brush. I used Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is the lavender, and it went really good with that soap. And I think the Burberry, I have to look it up. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. This is pretty old. It sure smells nice. And as a final topping, I use the carrot and cucumber dusk by Urban Cowboy. So I hope you are going to have some good shaves. Let me know down below what you're using and if you've tried this soap before or the razor and how you got along with it. As far as my comment on the razor, it's great for a beginner as long as you use the closed side. The other side, take a little practice, but also it depends on the blade that you're using. So leave your comments below if you want to comment. Give me a thumbs up if you want to, or a thumbs down, either way. And please subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.